Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Srilanka Live News Capsule. As Sri Lanka celebrates the Sinhala and Tamil New Year, we also celebrate harvest time. But as we move ahead, are we ready to reap in that harvest? By integrating advanced technologies to enhance farming efficiency and sustainability, Sri Lanka can join the global smart agriculture market, which is expected to grow to $33 billion by 2027. The Food and Agriculture Organization champions climate smart agriculture, an integrated approach designed to transform and reorient agricultural systems to effectively support development and ensure food security in a changing climate. Nalin Munasinghe, Assistant FAO Representative Program, is with us today to take us through some steps on giving Sri Lanka a step up in smart agriculture. When it comes to smart agriculture, does it truly benefit the small farmer, or is it yet another sort of tool that benefits large agribusinesses?
Smart agriculture is for small farmer. At least FAO, the way we work, our main mandate, in that mandate, our main target audience is always smallholders. Let them be farmers, fishermen, women, youth. We always try to prioritize the smallholder. We have tried now to bring digitalization in a more simple but practical, meaningful way down to the farmer level to make sure they utilize the simplest smart technology that they have with the mobile phone, and then beyond certain other. We'll try to bring our technologies, assistance, data systems, even innovations down to the mobile phone level so that they start getting the benefits of smart agriculture.
Give me an example of some of these projects.
We have just drafted proposals on these integrated food systems, one. Then we also try to bring through a regional project where we try to support the biodiversity, regional biodiversity, but bringing the benefits to the country level. At the same time, the digital agriculture platforms, one of the biggest, I would say, that we are trying to support the government under the third readiness, where we try to bring smart agricultural technologies down to the farmer level, and they integrate this in the entire food systems through the value chain, so that at least they try to get proper data, real-time data. Through another project which is anticipatory action that we do. There we try to bring real-time data to the farmer level, basically on flood, drought system, so that they can be better prepared. So they can face the challenges better, minimize the damage, so that improve the crop profit.
A farmer has a mobile phone. How does he make his agricultural pursuits work with that mobile phone?
Number one is data, information. Nowadays, farmers do not have the right even market prices. But that's not the only thing. Market prices come only at the end part of the value chain. But we have to go a little bit further even before that. At the initial part of the value chain, you need soil data, crop data, varieties, inputs. In Sri Lanka, a farmer does not have all these information under one roof, to access through their mobile phone. Now, FAO is working closely with the Ministry of Agriculture, Department of Agriculture, and all stakeholders to bring this platform down first. We call it CropX. So, through this CropX platform, basically crop resource optimizing operations through precise information exchange system. That is what CropX means. Longer, in simple. Under one platform, we try to get all these data for farmers access so that they get this through their mobile phone and take informed decisions. For an example, very simple one, right? If a farmer can get a prescription to apply the fertilizer before they just go and buy lavishly, that would itself will reduce the high level inputs or add unnecessary input use, which could address to their profits always.
Digital infrastructure gaps. How do you plan on bridging that?
When it comes to digitalization, one of the key is the infrastructure. It is not only the mobile phone, but then also the access, networking. We really need to do a good, maybe put a good effort to bring data owners together. Data, architecture coming into the picture, where you really need to find a way with some policy support. Government has a key role to play here. It's not that we don't have data in this country. We have good data collectors, departments, research, organizations, scientists. We do collect data, but they are in their own silos mostly. We don't have internal data sharing policies, mechanisms. FAO has taken this at a very high level through our CROPICS and interoperability framework that we are working with the government, especially the digital ministry. We are trying to bring these partners together, sign and agree at least for the initial part that they are willing to share for the betterment of the people of this country.
How difficult is it going to be for you to break into the traditional mindset of the farmer with this?
Farmers like to utilize data. Farmers like to have correct information. But we also need to create that culture through the government mechanism, that interface. The extension interface has to be further strengthened, that both parties start working on a digital platform. We are not there yet.
What challenges are you actually foreseeing in introducing smart agriculture to Sri Lanka?
Obviously, this needs money. That is why international organizations such as FAO is coming up with the true support of our bilateral donors, multilateral donors, to see what exactly we can do. And other than that, yes, we need to change our attitudes. We need to change the way we work. We should not consider this as an additional effort, an additional burden. It is our duty, whether you are a government officer, development officer, extension officer, or even the farmer, we all need to work as one team in order to bring all these things into a state where we can develop, implement and be benefited.
So climate change is worsening. Is smart agriculture the best path forward, or should Sri Lanka focus more on reviving and modernizing the indigenous climate resilient farming methods?
One thing, you can't just forget your traditional knowledge, the modern technologies. You really need to have them brought together and bring this climate smart part into the agriculture. Even you could say climate smart good agricultural practices. CS gap is the answer for many of our problems right now in agriculture sector. We need to either mitigate, or certain times we have to adapt. And for that we need technology, and we need technical assistance and expertise, if not in this country, maybe in another country. And that is what we trying to bring here through our number of projects and initiatives, to bring the technology that is already there, starting from the traditional know-how knowledge. And we have number of projects where we try to get the traditional know-how and mix with the new technology, and then adapt into new research and bringing findings down to the farmer level and support them, making them more resilient, understand that this is not something fully new, but we just try to bring from where we are right now, but add value through the technology.
How would Sri Lanka benefit completely if we adopted smart agriculture across the board?
We developed this national agriculture policy and we submitted it to the government, and government was to take it at the higher level, say cabinet approval, and implement it. And I'm sure currently this government will consider it as early as possible, so that we have included all these in the new agriculture policy. How to make use of the digitalization techniques or the digitalized practices to go again, we would say to support the negative impacts of climate change activities. And if we can use them, we can get a lot of benefits out of those initiatives. I personally believe, yes, we can, we have to.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. Remember to subscribe, follow and like us for more.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Srilanka Life.